My innovation is about preventing viruses from entering homes.
The world is no longer the same. The world is no longer divided between developed and developing nations as before. After the lesson learned from the COVID-19 pandemic, we have come to know how fragile is the human population. The paradigm has shifted. It is either sustainable or unsustainable. We have to rely and innovate the technology to make it safe and sustainable.
Hi mom, I'm back.
Navin, what's the use of washing your hands when you are touching the infected things again?
Then I started thinking of a solution that can help communities prevent the spread of viruses.
To fight the pandemic, proper sanitation is the key. Countries are using machines like robots and drones to spray chemicals to disinfect places. Other countries use fogging as an option. To avoid these labor-intensive and chemical options, I started to think on alternative user-friendly options. An alternate solution is ultraviolet light, as it is an effective disinfectant, and companies have been using this solution to disinfect planes and hospitals. To effectively use this solution, I started to work in a systematic way. First, I searched for a foolproof solution. Then, I understood the concept behind UV light and how it works to kill viruses. I also studied its feasibility with the community, worked on an effective design, and created a fully functional prototype. I proceeded to then test the final product. Let's take a look at what is ultraviolet light. Ultraviolet light is a part of the electromagnetic spectrum. Things like gamma rays, X-rays, infrared light, microwaves, visible light, and radio waves. UV light is grouped into three categories based on the wavelength. There's ultraviolet A, ultraviolet B, and ultraviolet C. We only experience UVA and UVB on the Earth's surface. UVC, which sits between 200 and 280 nanometer, is in the germicidal disinfecting range. Let's see how it works. It destroys the virus by breaking up the protein shell of the pathogen.
Let's see the advantages of using this method. It uses a heat and chemical free approach. It maintains fresh food quality. It also reduces the risk of foodborne diseases. But if it is so simple, why was it not implemented for the community? The reason is that it is unsafe for eyes and skin. But now, with a promising breakthrough, scientists found out that a certain frequency is safe for humans and is well effective in killing viruses. The frequency of 222 nanometer destroys the virus but is safe for the epidermal layer of the skin. After this breakthrough, I started designing the circuit to give form to my innovation. I tested out my final circuit. Yay, it works! I did an exposure time calculation to calculate the time needed to achieve an exposure of 3000 millijoules per centimeter square. Since I had a 6 watt UV light at a distance of 20 cm from the object, I needed 4.5 minutes to disinfect it. In order to bring my circuit to life, I had to get all the components in order to make it. So first, we have the timer, we have the push buttons, as well as the limit switch, and most importantly, we have the UVC light. It was very hard to obtain, however, I had to go to Sunwim Tower to get it. And to house all of these components, I got a box from NTUC. Let me cut the pieces of silver foil to line my box up with to act as a reflector. Wait, my tape finished. Can somebody pass me any tape? Yay! So now that our box is ready, let me explain to you what are the components. So first of all, here's the power on button. Here's the 4-minute timer. Here's the safety switch. And now, let me go put in this stand so that the objects can be stylized from the bottom as well. So now to go test our box with UVC light, I'll be putting in a few of the things that you can put. First of all being my EasyLink card, and the second one being my wallet. Now let's test it. Bye! Hello again, let's see. I made practical use out of my invention. I disinfect my belongings every time I enter home. By the time I wash my hands, my things are already disinfected. Not only my belongings, I also use it to disinfect eatables. Some of the advantages of our products include: it is cost effective as it needs only electricity. It is safe to use as there is no chemicals being used. It is also very fast to eradicate and can finish off all your viruses within minutes. It also eliminates 99.9% of viruses and it works on all variants. I want every home to use this innovation at their doorsteps as it is a low cost, fast and effective solution to keeping the virus at bay. Use Ultrabox. Stay safe.